Ready. Nice. Cool.
Looks like he likes that one. Long hitter. Hits a high ball.
Next on the tee,
very short
from
arm
Dallas.
swing.
This is where you want to be, just with a massagey wedge. Trying to turn it gently from right to left. One bounce, stick it, and maybe get a bit of spin. Go on, back you come. Oh, yeah, that'll do just fine. Early doors.
This man's got plenty of it. Zalatoris, 1 under par, 3rd shot into 11.
Yeah, he looks like the real deal, all right, this guy, Nick. A lot of spin on the ball there. We saw him hold out a 2nd shot yesterday with a lot of spin downwind.
For sure, but those great putters from 10 feet lose a little bit of their advantage because the 10-footers are so challenging there, Paul. There's so much break in it. They can be a little bit of an equaliser sometimes, the greens at Augusta, in spite of them being a big part of the story. Here, though, best in the game around the greens, have a huge advantage, you'd say. It's the winner. 4th place in 2016, so some success. Everything's new for this man, although, well, like a duck to water is probably the best way to describe him so far. Imagine coming 2nd in the mark. Lovely wide arc, short swing, very connected, arms and body speaking to one another. Not quite fractions out, but enough around. Not going to plan so far, but just doing what he's been doing, really. Zalatoris moving along nicely. At 1 under par, steady start on day 2 as well. You can build an immense amount from 1 or 2 of those tough ones in a row where you stand up there and deliver. And maybe Speed's starting to ride that confidence wave right now. This man certainly is, that's for sure. Quite the season so far for Zalatoris.
Beautiful.
Oh, piercing ball like that. Well down, Brad. Don't listen to him. He was a great putter. Just as well, mind.
Well, he had to be, didn't he, where he hit it? Now Zalatoris.
Layup. I like this play. Get it back to your favourite yardage. Round 100, so you can spin it. You can access any flag. This is an old head on young shoulder.
But he's played some really, really good golf. A straight hitter, nothing fancy. Zalatoris' wedge shot now into 16.
Wait. Oof.
Front there, and he's still angry. Now Zalatoris for his birdie from the fringe. Good effort, a good club choice there.
Three of the 4 hardest holes in the golf course came in the last hours, and you have an average of 4.7, somewhere around there. It was over its par of 5 yesterday, the 16th. And
Nice to get out of there with a par.
it's a beautifully played hole from Zalatoris.
54 feet. We'll keep that in mind as we watch other players hit it.
We'll see a bit more of this, I think, through the course of the next few hours. Putters from off the green.
5th, 7th on and 2 for him, comfortably on the next hole. And Zalatoris again off these tight lies around the greens. No problem for these players. Lovely. It really is one of the best grasses you can chip off. What's he going to do here?
Zalatoris, look at the little knockdown shot. Yeah, too much knockdown. Up shy, better than being long. He's got a chance of getting that up and down. That wind's kicking up.
When you saw the conventional one there of Strellman, Two thumb.
What a mistake that is. You need to be a wizard to get down in 2 from that.
Of the green, so he needs to bump this. Now you need to flatten the trajectory out, back in the stance. You need a lot of experience to play this. You don't want it coming back down to your feet. Really good, really good. He's left it downhill, but who cares? To get it to 7 feet, job well done.
Spot. A bit of work to do there for the leader.
And they give himself a great opportunity to get down in 2.
Triple bogey. Triple bogey there from middle of the fairway. And as I say, I mean, you can trace it back to the second shot. He's a great player, there's no doubt. He is young and he will learn. A little driven shot in there. Zalatoris, who's put himself behind the 8 ball with a triple bogey. Gotta keep his eye on the cut line here, which, I don't know, I guess it's looking at 4 over. Nick, what do you think? Cut line?
It certainly feels like when you're watching the golf, but it's still out at 87th at the moment. About 2 hours ago, it was 90th. It's only moved 3 spots. I mean, granted, 3 over par, a long way away from Phil Mickelson right now is Zalatoris, runner-up at the Masters. It's a chance for eagle. Oh, thought he'd made it. And we know that means
exactly.
right, and right ain't good.
That's a great description of exactly what Brandon Grace did, Nick. Just left that blade a hair open, and that's all it needs. 1 or 2 degrees open, and he's been...
Nail one. You just never know. That's a good-looking swing. Yeah, I'm with you, Paul. I think about as good as you can do this afternoon out here on the ocean course is 3 under. Anything better than that would just be simply miraculous and taking unnecessary risk. But there's a 3 under out there. 152 yards. Can't see much of the flag. Doesn't get much straighter than that. That's a really good shot just behind it. An opportunity. Look at the wind. Look at the flag. It's kicking up the breeze.
Harry shoots 71, which wouldn't have been a big ask. Those 3 bogeys hurt him.
That's more like it. Finishes on a high note. And in the end, going into Saturday at +1.
The first tee of Dustin Johnson. Drive on the way at the par 4 10th.
Well, he's got that beautiful power fade. This hole is just made for Dustin Johnson. Flies it over all that cavernous bunker, gets a big kick, and
See.
Now Dustin Johnson second. Yesterday the flagstick was tucked just over the bunker. Now much easier, friendly hole location. Like Will Zalatoris, flies it all the way. Needs to have work to catch up here. And a birdie for DJ. Great start for him. Had a good read there. That had a lot of break at the end of that.
It's down into Spieth country that. So he'll have the same challenge, trying to feed that one down.
They get specially made now, so they can really start hitting at 4 or 5 degrees, sometimes more on the upslope. Johnson now, look, the way the ball went in there, you could see it buried in the second, on the second bounce. You know, outside chance, very outside for Johnson. He had it if he hit it.
One under for his day, but still with work to do. Could do with a nice number today to play his way into this. He'd dearly love to win a major in his home state. All the Ryder Cup right around the corner. Whistling Straits will be there for you. But the energy, bad blood in that one, you'd have to say, between the 2 teams, but the energy.
Okay, this is a brave shot here from Johnson, because those bunkers are in play with that. A lot of players are hitting 3 wood to try to leave it short of them, as he got the shape to move it away from them. Yeah, just about Just about. Now it's only a flick in from there, but that was a courageous play.
Shots with the dog leg to the left and then the pins on the left there. Now Dustin Johnson's putt here for birdie on 13 after an incredible tee shot and just a fair approach.
Dustin Johnson, he's 1 under for his round. This is birdie chance, outside look, you'd have to say. And from what you were saying, Brad, if it does stay and that wind does pick up as we move through the day, it looks like
Expectation that comes with, as we just watch this putt here for birdie.
Just a little bit off with the speed there, putting just from the first cut there. So, I mean, he's got 2 par 5s on the back, Sarah, so he's going to play, into the wind, one.